Welcome. We're going to be playing Sable, A Journey of Self-Discovery. I'm going to be completely silent in this whole series. I just want everyone to just experience this with me. So, enjoy. Goodbye. I lied. I gotta talk. I gotta voice act. I don't know. Still gonna be, you know, sentimental and a bit of enlightenment. I don't really know what this game is, but it says it's a journey of self-discovery. So I thought, why not? Plus, the soundtrack is pretty sweet, in my opinion. I'm nervous and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. Jotty, you know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Hmm. I know. I told Jotty that I know, but that it hasn't quite sunk in yet. She chuckles. I promise you, Sable, you're fine. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. Then I promised you it was going to be all right. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jotty reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I think I'm ready. I thank Jotty for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are. Let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Halal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Halal will share something. Well, let's say as useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what Jotty's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. Sable, don't go planning your return before you've even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. I tell her that's why I'm so eager to make it. Choose well and quickly, so that I don't go too far down the wrong path. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, okay? She knows me. Now go speak with Halal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. Told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you. A compass. To help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in the palm of my hand. If it's naturally there, oh my god, I'm dyslexic. Perfectly weighted and crafted, each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. I really mean it. I appreciate you. Quest updated. The ceremony. Where I need to go? I need to complete task. I need to talk to these fools. Are you in here? You wouldn't be in there. Are you up here? Oh, you're in. Someone's in here. I will say, I do love the artwork and animation that's used in this game. It does look beautiful and it's very unique. Oh. Who's this? As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigor. Hard R. And on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Halal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it, and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. Thank you. I thank them for the fuzzy rock. Oh, Sable, you don't know what this is, do you? What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halal what I feel. Electricity? Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now, it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple rooms at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate the good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once they've done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, and you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple. To go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jotty's words now, and tell Halal I'll go and see Driss. I can't wait to give all these characters the dumbest voices that have ever been heard. Alright, but how do I get to Driss? Not you, is it? No. It must be down. Ah! Where is Driss? Driss. But you ain't tell me where Driss is. I don't know who Driss is, so I'm just gonna go through the stones. Let's see what it is that we will be doing now. Hold up. I feel like this is very far away. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna find Driss because I'm scared. You think Driss is up there? I feel like the Jotty would have been up there though. I'm gonna check up here real quick, and if the one I'm looking for is not up here, I'm gonna leave. Who's this? So I've told myself not to be too eager. It's all I can do not to race up to Driss. This is Driss, okay. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful, or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Oh my god, what accent did I use? I don't know. Sable, hello. Hello, how are you today? Asked Driss how he is. I'm well. I let it hang there a moment. But I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike? He yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike, yes. Of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I was meant to, that I prepared for you. Because today is your gliding. Yes. Driss nods along with me. Yes, of course. Right, yes. Yes, I do have that, yes. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean, I arranged it for you. And, but it's sort of a tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly. A learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it, and I've never heard of that part of the gliding, which just does seem earnest, sort of. Say, instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Just gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. The tester, if ever I've seen one. Weird phrasing there. I'll give it a go. Really, yes. Good. Be gentle, though. The sand cutter's older than Jari. You treat her with respect. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you. My young glider, don't fall off. Don't lose your bike, but you're not riding it. Your bike will appear as a blue icon on your compass. Don't lose my bike. All right, how do we get the bike out? How do we... Oh. Oh, is that my bike? Oh. Oh. So we have a strafe? Oh, we got a strafe as a mode, drive as a mode. Just one hoop, yeah? Ooh. I return to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles? Unexplained hissing? Small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Yes, absolutely. Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Hilal? Oh, right. Nearly forgotten about Hilal. Thank Driss for the reminder. Before at least nudging him a little about the bike, ask him if I'll still be getting one. Well, getting used to the use of this sandcutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Law's got something to show you, too. Help you out with more of that, mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for her law. Alright, where we headed? No, I don't want the bike. Wait, so I have to go back to Halal? Boy, they're putting my accents to the test. I don't have no proper training. I didn't know I'd have to... I didn't know I'd have to do it this much. I was just doing it for, like, funsies. But now I really gotta remember their voices. So he's Australian, the other guy's British. He's Australian. Head over to the temple, Sable. I promise, it'll be worth the trip. Alright. So, I gotta go... Oh my lord, I almost fell. Look at this fire, man. Fire looks beautiful. I know this is an old lady now. I didn't know that before. Time to give you a voice. Jotty greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. I'm sorry. Hello, little glider. It's so strange being called that. I tell Jotty how strange it is being called Glider instead of Sable or even Clan Child. Just trying to get you used to it. He seems to really like it, and maybe I like it too. My little glider. Shut up, Granny. I'm sorry. This is not that type of video. Let me stop. This is about a video of just some fun, some self-enlightenment, a new style game. Taking a new focus, a new look, and a new approach on life. Which we could all use sometimes. This must be the temple. It doesn't really give you a lot of notifications as far as where you're supposed to go. What's this? If I climb this, where does this take me? Oh, I can't. Looks like this is a dam. And eventually water will come flying through. So this temple, right? I don't believe that's the temple. Not anymore. Pretty sure it was, but let's seem like they want me to go there. Oh, that must be the temple. For sure. Or at least it looks like a temple. At least that building in the back did. Let's find out. Or can we not go back in? Can we figure out how to get back in? Or we'll have to go in through the back, I guess. Sky is changing. I mean, nighttime. Yeah, I can't believe he didn't even work on my bike and gave me this piece of trash sand drifter. Sand cutter. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Now I feel like I'm just exploring. Oh, I can climb any surface? Hold on now. There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Raman. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, there'll be hell to pay. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks. Buttons being pressed, perhaps? Okay, when I push this orange tank, pull that lever. Hard. Yes, Raman. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, Rahona's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly, the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Raman? Let me check the machinist notes. A long pause. The rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Raman. That lever, Toma. The one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Interesting. Just a little story, I guess. Wait. Who's this? Calibrator? Are you looking for a calibrator? I tell Sam I have no idea what she's talking about. She seems annoyed, but that's generally her way. Simon laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. Cross my arms and try to effect the change. I'll give you the calibrator. Put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Simon. If you give me some beetles... That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want? Or something I want? I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator, or to... What is that word? But then I simply stifle a sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Hey, you little... Ah, yes. Find beetles. So everything can be checked out. Now, what is that over there? Is that the temple? They did not tell me what a temple is. I'm going to assume that's the temple, and I just need to go back. Look at that. It appeared now. Wow. Not gonna get upset, though. It's a journey of discovery. Go wherever I want and do whatever I want. it looks like that. Found some money. I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Simo. Do you know where I can find some beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up one and catch it, though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor, and the beetle will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Caesar looks busy. I should leave her to it. Oh, this is a woman. My fault. Somewhere way over there in the distance. I can ask about catching beetles for that awful little Simon. You know where I can find some beetles? There's nest beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it, though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetles start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. As she looks out across the landscape, Zeki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. Something on your mind? Zeki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That's Ilaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter Ilaria. You want me to get her back? Zeki shakes her head. No, she's fine. And I'll get her. I'm just... She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. In this economy? So, let's re-talk to Halil. Or Halal. See where this temple is, man. Could ask about catching beetles for it. Don't know. I have to catch these beetles now? Just a seed growing up on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetles start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it, Crocky. Head over to the temple, Sable. I promise, it'll be worth the trip. Where is the temple? Oh, what the? You little gremlin? Is that the temple? Oh. Okay, so it doesn't like fall damage dust. Hey, Sima, what's up? It doesn't look like fall damage does too much. And it looks like that is the temple way over there. This is the direction that he looked when I originally talked to him and he told me, yeah, go to the temple. It'll change everything. So that's where I'm gonna go right now. If there's any other accents I should put on these people, let me know. I'm done. I'm British. I'm British. I'm an Australian. Oh. And this does not look like the temple. But let's explore it. And now I've done southern. You can climb anything. We're just crazy like that. Oh, I have a stamina bar though. Do I just drop? Oh. Oh, I didn't jump. We're gonna fall. That's very tall, huh? That's just a strong wind I'm hearing. I'm so high right now. Hear all those birds? Kinda cool. Can't actually do anything here. Oh, a chest. That's 20. I'm gonna jump for science. We have to find out, though, if I could really take damage or not. Let's continue to search for this temple. Might not do any gliding today, folks. I don't want to make this more than an hour, to be honest. I saw that. Right here. More medals or credits. Okay, so let's go back over here to this damn looking thing. Oh my god, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. This, in my opinion, is a dam. This is not a temple. However, a temple has not been found so far. Alright. I get back up here. I think I can't. Oh, there's a ladder. Thank God. Open sesame. Atomic control panel. Guess we'll find out what those are for later. But yeah, this series isn't for the people who love all the amazing jokes and different things like that. It's just for the ones who just want a little peace, a little bit of serenity. Alright, sir. That's the last place I ain't checked yet. I swear he looked this way. He said, go to the temple. He pointed this way. See, that looks like the temple. Oh wait, I can climb. Yeah, let me go try this again. Except climb this time. Looks like a dead end. Sick. I'm gonna turn the music up some. Let's see what this is. A sword? You take the sword? No. There we go. I think the soundtrack is one of the best things in this game, along with the artwork. This is a little place I found before. Some buildings or something over here. Oh yeah, the temple. This last area I haven't checked. I believe. This place and that place. Yeah! Oh my goodness, this is a lot further than I thought. Yeah, we don't make that, friend. Ooh, just did make it. What's this? A chum egg. Chum egg. Offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground. Perfectly smooth and hard as a rock. These eggs seem to float with how light they are. It must be a good place to deliver these. Interesting. A little egg. Don't know what that means for me. Cool. Alright, let's check this area. Cool. Area's been checked. Alright. Now, to the temple, the one that actually looks like a temple, but I just couldn't get inside. Which is, I think I just accidentally passed it. Forgot to check. We can find a way to get in here, right guys? Maybe we could if it was... I'm dirty. Yeah. So what are you doing? Okay, so I am at the temple and there is nothing happening here. What is my objective? Activate the stone. Wow, I just wasted so much time. At the altar. Activate the stone at the altar. So was it at the camp the entire time? Doesn't look like it actually. Like it's somewhere else. In the direction that I saw him look at. Don't tell me it is that thing. Oh, I've not seen that before. Wow, I just missed this the entire time. Sick. This is the altar in the temple, alright. We have a statue of their idol or god here. Alright, sick. This girl's pretty strong though, I'll give her that. You can take a fall. I'm sorry, I was just reading it. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid? Yes and no. I'm ready for the Rahana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel curiosity in this sacred place. I know I'm in her sight. They drained the color out of me. Now we must show Halal. Ooh! And we gotta show Halal the activated gliding stone. I like the glide mechanism. I was expecting a glider and like an actual like winged something. I like this too. I wonder how long you can hold it though. Looks like there was more yellow appearing in that as time went on. Oh, my color is back. Well, never mind. Seems indefinite, pretty much. Guess that's what it looks like to me. Let's go and check this while we're over here. Go that way. Actually, yeah, go this way. Just take me to ground level.
Atomic power supply. So we have... Oh, pushing the wrong button. So we have the atomic power panel we found already. Now the atomic power supply. Cuts. A cache of 100 cuts, made from metal, harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transportation. I'm getting some money. No idea what it's for though. Bike should be like right here, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go back. And let's talk to the law about the temple and about the stone that's been re-energized. Or has been activated. I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Saima. Don't ask. When I return to the law, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I even left.
Isn't that incredible? How does it feel?
Exciting. True freedom. I tell Allah that hovering is exciting and ramble for a moment about all the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice.
Right? You can do anything you want.
Allah's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow.
You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much. That feeling. Just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, or else I might never have come back from a gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms.
I wish we could all do it.
I didn't see that, but the first option was I'd hurl myself into a chasm for you. It's crazy.
Now tell Halal I wish it was something we could keep perpetually.
So do I, Sable, so do I. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus.
Halal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it.
And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss,
I think about that, but decide that there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time.
You're going to love it there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first.
I thank Allah for their advice and for their help. Tell them I miss them.
It'll be over before you know it.
A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Allah. Before I go, Allah gestures toward the tower. Seems Cizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Well, Cizo, here we go. Go talk to Cizo. Now, I'm not sure what accent I use for Cizo. Oh, I used a southern accent, I think. Except it's supposed to be a man's southern accent. Yeah, that's right. That sounds about right. I could have asked about catching beetles for that awful little. No! Sorry, but we're not doing that. Cizo's an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation to any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their post, and by their training and their code must go to where they are needed. But Cizo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us, and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join, and I'm always pleased that Cizo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Excited for my... Better now that I'm getting my bike. Cizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jotty told me how sad you were. Cizo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together. But I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered, and besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hover bike parts yourself. I'm going to make my own bike? I asked Cizo if I'm expected to make my own hover bike. No, you're not going to make your own hover bike. You're going to build your own hover bike. What's the difference? To make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. Cizo hands me something. The navigator. This is the navigator. You can use the mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. Ask Cizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in ruined ships, and fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on that great rock, near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigators to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I tell Cizo I'll see her soon. Oh, I'm tripping. I tell Cizo I'll see her soon, and head off in search of the components. Together, we will create something new out of the old. Alright. Oh, navigator. Using your navigator. Press R1 to use the navigator to mark interesting landmarks to appear on your compass. You can also... How could you? Okay, but I already got two of the... Oh, no, ma'am. Already? Ah! Alright, let's ask this woman about the beetles again. Actually, no. Let's just go here and just... Let's just get the beetles. Because she has the calibrator. We need the calibrator. Also, there's some clothes. Not that we have any other clothes. Oh, who's that? I'm about to go over there. I approached the cartographer. Oh. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking lonely at my great balloon.
quite a piece of work, isn't she?
She really is. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel. However nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off to one. Best not to ask right now.
Well, good to meet you. And oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan.
I tell him I'm Sable.
Suppose if you've come all the way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable?
I would love a map. I tell the cartographer I'd love a map.
Of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts.
To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with empty pockets. I'll tell Jordan I'll be back. I need to ask Jotty for some money.
Farewell, child.
I got money. I ain't broke. I done got my money up already.
Cave? Oh. Wait, can I ask you about the beetles? No, I cannot. But they said there's beetles in the valley. Let me talk to this person. Yeah, let's ask about beetles. And that's the beetles just east of here. You can't just walk to catch those. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it. Directly east of here? North, east, this way. A bike. It's frustrating. Gotta keep up with it. That's the bike? Oh. Okay, Mr. Bike. Let's go. Directly east of here. Alright, I'm going directly east. Another chum egg. So I went directly east. So if I'm not too sure where these beetles are. Forget the cuts. Let's get these beetles. Is that it over here? Must be through here, huh? Beetles. Yeah, go ahead. Get you some food. One beetle. Two beetles. Yeah, I heard you, my friend. 3 beetles. Alright, so I got everything that we need. Let's go back and hop on the bike. Hop on the bike. Oh! Hello. Oh my god, I'm way over there. Go back, hop on the bike, and then head over and find Simey. So that she can give me the calibrator. And I can make the bike. Yep, what are you doing? So it seems like Simey is just, or Sima, whatever her name is. Last time I saw her, she was just running around, like, over here, actually. She ran past me as I was passing, Ooh. Yeah, she ran past me over here. There she is. Found you, little devil. What's in here? Is her little hideout? Cute. Oh, you're hiding things in here. A Bexy red dye. The dye bottle for the colors of the Bexy red bike. Look at that, I found a bike color. I feel embarrassingly vindicated as I hand Sima the beetles. But rather than gloat, she hands me the calibrator and begins to cry. What have I done? You're leaving, and you'll never come back. Comfort her. She blows her nose and then wipes her hand on her tunic. Yara never came back after the last gliding. Aren't you sad? You were her friend. I miss her too. It's been a letter here and there, but it is always to us rather than to me. I'm not bitter, but I hope not to be like that. Please don't go. I tell Sama not to worry, that I will be back sooner than she knows, and I'm sure she pouts behind the mask. And I add that if I'm not back sooner than she knows, then she will be ready for her gliding by then, and she can come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. Good. Then I suppose I can come see you off. I thank her and say goodbye for now. Peace, woman. Or child. I just want to get my bike already, you know? Getting my bike is essential. I'm just gonna make it up to Cizo. He's the woman with the bike. Making capabilities. I return to SZA with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again? Once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? I'm ready. music's hitting. Shizuo relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Shizuo is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. But you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together. Not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They've always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her. What she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. Quest updated. Ships of old, assemble the machine. Ships of old, assemble the machine. Booty cheeks, let me get in between. Bend over, let me hit from the back. The attack. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, uh, uh. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, what am I doing? Put it together. Put it over here. Over here. Okay. Okay. Lighting bike wings. Word. Right on. Lighting bike front. Speak to Sizzle. Listen. Sizzle tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simoon. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name, Simoon. I say it in a whisper to let Sizzle know. Simoon. Sea-moon. Well done, Sable. Does it mean? What does it mean? You should ask her yourself. Sizzle looks entirely serious. Bike, to my enduring surprise, says nothing even when I lean close. I tell Simoon that I'm eager to know her better, and Sizzle looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. And not blessings, perhaps, but Sizzle is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon, care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. New item, machinist badge. It's a machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I thank Sizzle twice for good measure, and give a bow. I am ready. I tell Jotty that the cartographer wants 50 cuts for a map of the Ewer. I try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it mostly wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank Jotty effusively. Head on my way. Why the cartographer gotta be way over here, bro? I'm sorry, no complaining. There'll be no negative energy in this, just positivity, self-enlightenment, a self-journey. As we grow together, everybody. Oh my goodness. As we grow together, everybody. I missed the jump. It's kind of... Greetings, child. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade then. I thank Jordan for the Ewer map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember your name. Oh, whoops, tripping. I still remember mine. I asked how it was. Short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there, just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they have more maps to sell you, from Hakoa to the Sodic West. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Fast travel, you unlock a piece of the map. You can navigate to the map screen in the pause menu. Once you have visited a place, you can fast travel to that location using the map screen. Your hover bike will also travel with you. Nick. I return to Jotty with the new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that the badge you've got there? Sizzo gave it to me. I told Jotty that Sizzo gave me the badge. And you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the mask caster in no time. I try to think about going to a mask caster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there. And once you've got 3 you like, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The line is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. I'm sorry, but I'm shaking my head quickly, like a little old lady. I almost just burst out laughing. You'll have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now. Tone of her now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there's only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Rahona. There, you'll assemble your gliding mask and go. There are things I wish to convey to Jotty here. Depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope. And though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They are dyed with the traditional Ibexi maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of Ibexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you. I will always love you. And I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin. And I am ready. Let's go. I'm excited. With my bike. Let's head to the temple, Mr. Bike Man. Yeah. Can we go? Oh, I forgot, I don't have to hold it down anymore. I changed the setting. Am I supposed to get my glide bike or like? Head to the temple to begin my gliding. What it said. $100 cuts. Got one piece on. Put the hat on. I thought I had some Uncharted-like mechanics or Infamous mechanics, but I did not. Why is everything getting pale? Taking too long? What's happening? And the other piece of the mask. Bexy mask. Return to camp. See, Mr. Game, I understand that you want me to go back to the... Oh, wait. Uh-huh. Fast travel. Yep. The stairs. Postbox locking in. Hello, Sable. Scotty's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet it warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have to go on. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I am grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice, and not run weepingly into her arms to stay forever. But I'm ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends, you are not without family, you are not without love. These things you will carry always with you, as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. They're the machinists at Burnt Oak Station, and among Ciso's closest friends. Utari's a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I send another message once we've returned to the Ewer. So keep an eye on the post boxes and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. And the world is waiting for us as well. Question, however, is when and where will we start our journey? I guess we'll find out next time. Peace.